We're in Dallas, Texas at the Hilton Anatole Hotel for REITWorld 2011, NAREIT's annual convention for all things REIT. I'm Alan Kenny, Managing Editor with REIT.com, and joining me is David Hegarty, President and COO of Senior Housing Properties Trust. David, senior housing is very prominent in your name, but you also delve into the medical office space. Is that right?
That's correct, yep. Alan, we're about a third medical office space and 2/3 in the senior housing, private pay senior housing space.
Let's talk a little bit about fundamentals in your space. How are things shaping up for 2012?
I'd say they're in excellent condition for 2012. We've had interesting dynamics with the fact that with this recessionary period extending so long, there's been virtually no new financing for new development of senior living properties. So the inventory has very modestly grown over the last year or two, and that continues to be the outlook, I'd say, for the next year. And then the supply, or demand rather, for senior living assets has just continued to incrementally improve as we go along, as the demographics, the population ages. And so we're finding that the fundamentals are still excellent for those who are established in the industry.
And plenty of potential acquirers are following those strong fundamentals, it seems like. A lot of acquisition activity going on in the sector lately. How do you see that shaping up going into the next year?
Our company this year in 2011 has been one of the most acquisitive healthcare REITs in the space, where we have bought over $1 billion of properties in this year, which is about a 25% growth rate of our asset base. And looking forward, as you said, there are a number of private equity funds and other investor types that have caught on to the positive fundamentals of this space, and they've been able to attract a considerable amount of capital to invest in this space. So I do expect increased competition, which will continue to hold cap rates down. And so I guess the biggest thing, though, is whether or not they will have access to debt financing that makes the returns attractive enough for them to want to continue to invest in this space. But I envision that there will be plenty of opportunity in 2012 to continue to expand.
One more question about 2012. What's the biggest challenge facing your company next year, and what are you doing right now to address that?
All right. Well, our biggest challenge, and in this grand scheme of things, it's not a large challenge, since is all this talk about Medicare and potentially Medicaid cuts. In our portfolio, we have less than 5% of our NOI is tied to government-dependent type properties. So we have sold off assets that are in the skilled nursing area the last several years. We'll continue to sell off assets, and that will be one of our main objectives for this coming year, is to continue to sell down our skilled nursing assets and continue to invest in the private pay arena.
All right, so not just buying, but lots of selling too, huh?
Yes, and a specific product type to try to cull the portfolio to improve the quality and performance of our asset base.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time, David.
You're welcome. Thank you, Alan.
And for more on this and other REIT news and analysis from REITWorld 2011, check out REIT.com.